Go for the film right after the tourist train gets in.
Right this way, please. We have some very interesting exhibits for you. If you will follow me to the upper level, we will begin our tour of some 70 years of progress, not only in subway trains, but early photographs.
Got him. Lou, come back. The train will finish him. Hi, Herman.
Hi, Mr. Parker. How are you?
I'm all right. Could I have a hot dog, please?
Come on right out.
This afternoon's late edition. This evening's early edition.
Okay.
You girls want one?
No, thanks. What's the matter?
It's bursitis. Thank you. Well, this ought to keep Mr. Min safe for a little while anyway.
Now all we have to do is hope that they read the papers.
Okay, so what did you two find out about our ex-Marines?
Sorry, Peter, but Lou Stemple is dead. Killed in an industrial accident about 3 years ago in Cleveland. And I couldn't track down any of his living relatives.
Well, what I got was slightly better. Not a lot, though. Martin Fulmer is in the intensive care unit of a veterans hospital in Florida.
You're kidding. Well, how's he doing?
Well, he'll be out of intensive care in a week or 10 days, but then it's bed rest for a couple weeks at least. He almost died on the operating table.
Oh, great. So that leaves us with Jonathan Fleming, who's going under the name of Roderick Dent. Oh, he's alive and well, all right. But he ran like a bandit when I confronted him.
Do you think he'd be more receptive to two ladies?
I tell you what, if I strike out with him tomorrow, he's all yours.
He's your only hope. You've got to get him to cooperate.
I know.
Well, where's the microfilm?
Spider-Man got it.
You idiot. Have you any idea how much it cost to get that microfilm?
I had it, and
And you blew it?
somebody tipped him off.
Don't give me that. I'm going to teach you to blow a gig for me. Bang! You're dead, Joe.
What's going on?
This is what's going on.
So?
So I'm going back to Hong Kong a hero, that's what. Min Lo Chan is dead. I'm taking a plane tomorrow night. While I'm gone, you guys tail that newspaper photographer just to make sure there's nothing funny going on.
I know this is hard for you, sir. What you said before is true. I am invading your privacy, but
I am not interested in anything that you have to say.
I just thought that if you knew that a man's career, I mean his whole life was at stake, that you might be willing to cooperate.
You thought wrong, Mr. Parker.
Now, I'm not trying to blackmail you.
Goodbye, Mr. Parker.
Wait just a minute.
You don't leave me
I happen
alone.
to know that you stole the $10,000. I also know that you killed the Chinese school teacher. I know that you were court-martialed, that you spent 2 years in jail, and that you received a dishonorable discharge. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you like that.
Doesn't make any difference.
You have got to help me. I mean, you just have to help me.
It's ironic. That's very ironic.
What? What is?
Those are the exact words I said to my buddy back in China. I told him that he knew I didn't kill that teacher, that he had to help me.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you did not kill the Chinese school teacher?
That's right, Mr. Parker. My buddy, Blue Stemple, stole the money and shot the teacher. Oh, he planted some of the money in my belongings. Just enough so they made a case against me. Like you, no one else believed me.
Well, I admit it is difficult to believe. And your buddy Stemple is dead, so we can't ask him now, can we?
I have proof now, but it's just a little late.
What do you have?
Poor Lou Stemple died. He sent me a letter. He was a religious man, it seemed. In the letter, he confessed that he killed the teacher and stole the money. Asked my forgiveness. I even wrote him back, forgiving him. You imagine that? Forgiving him?
And you say that you have this letter that Stemple wrote you?
Yeah. Suppose I'll save it until I die. You know, he sent a photograph of the teacher and his wife and kids. For some reason, Stemple kept it. God knows why.
Oh. If you have the letter and a photograph, and with your testimony, you just might be able to help Mr. Min. And will you try?
If the Chinese would believe neither Min nor I killed the teacher, then maybe, just maybe, the Marine Corps would believe it too.
My newspaper will back you on that. You know they will.
Oh, I'd like to remove that stain from my record. From my life. I really would.
Keep seeing, failing. Where's Mr. Zyder? So, the newspaper photographer and Min's niece are coming to Hong Kong with that ex-Marine. I don't see what you're so upset about. Min is dead. That's what I was supposed to do, wasn't it? See that he never returned from New York alive. Well, okay. Died of a heart attack instead of a bullet in the head, but he's dead. That's what you wanted. That's what you've got.
And why do you suppose that the photographer and Min's niece and the ex-Marine are coming here?
I don't know.
Come on, Mr. Evans. Make a stab at it.
Well, to clear his name, so that the ex-Marine can testify to clear Min's name.
Very good, Mr. Evans. Why would that be important to Min, inasmuch as he is dead?
I guess it's the Chinese thing about honor and keeping one's name clean for the ancestors and the... What are you laughing at?
He's laughing at your ignorance, Mr. Evans. That's what he's laughing at. You've lived in China for years, and you don't know a thing about the Chinese.
But it's in the paper. I mean, you can see it.
The photographer works on fact paper. The photographer and Min's niece and an ex-Marine are coming to China to vindicate Min. And then, Mr. Evans, Min Lo Chan will mysteriously return from the dead and take over as Minister of Industrial Development, and I will lose the contract to build the steel mill. I made some inquiries. There was no funeral. The body was not returned to China. You have been had, Mr. Evans. Min Lo Chan's about as dead as you are.
Well, the newspaper photographer and the girl have seen me, so I guess Chum better tell them.
Good idea, Mr. Evans. Get rid of the ex-Marine or anybody else who tries to stop you. Make it look like an accident. Because the Hong Kong police are not as inefficient as they are back in the States.
Yes, Mr. Zyder.
Do not fail this time, Mr. Evans. Because if you do, the Hong Kong newspapers will carry an account of your violent death. This time it'll be true. I guarantee it.
I'm going to pick the Kung Fu men myself.
They're my men. I'll pick them.
My life depends on this gig coming off right. And I'm going to make sure that we get guys that kill first and think later.